How do they say that you cannot go off of people's reviews? And I myself is guilty of doing that. Like, I do it all the time. If I'm going to a restaurant, I'm looking at your reviews. I don't care. They tell you you can't go off reviews, but if everybody's saying the same thing, like, come on. Like, come on. I have to realize, okay, this person might be telling the truth if everybody's saying the same thing. But in this situation, for a job instance, taking that leap of faith, you know, you in a good job right now and you want to leave this job to do something else. You're tired of doing what you're doing and you want to take that leap of faith. So it's a few things that you got to consider: the pay, the location, and definitely the reviews. I understand people say don't go over the reviews, but the reviews are very helpful, especially for the job that you're trying to get. You don't want to get there and then you realize, like, yo, this person was telling the truth in this video. Like, I should have took key to that. Like, yeah, you should have. But sometimes the person be lying. You know, something happened with the company or anything like that, so they want to give out false information. Like, that does happen. Because when I came to the post office, I did get false information. I did, but they wasn't lying about a lot of things. It was just some things the post office left out that you have to experience for yourself. And everybody's experience is different. That's why they say don't go off of reviews, because everybody's experience is different. But I'm just that type of person. Like, I'm at that point where, like I said, I want to leave the post office to drive these trucks, but I don't want to get out there and then it don't work out for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I go drive for like Swift or CR England or Snyder. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and they have bad reviews. I looked at them multiple times, and people keep telling me, like, you can't go off of the reviews. I done met a few of my customers that actually been to these places, and they tell me, like, don't go off of them reviews. Just go out there. Get your experience. So the whole point about it now is, it is not about the reviews no more. It's about just getting your experience. Go out there and get your experience. Okay, it might be a bad job, but as long as you put enough time in, you can get your experience and get where you want to be in life. So you cannot go off of reviews, but I'm going off of them. I'm going off of them. Like, there's been so many situations with them CDL jobs where I'm reading reviews and females been harassed. Like, males been harassed too. Like, because you gotta understand something. Taking these jobs, you're taking a leap of faith, and when it comes to CDL jobs, you have to be out there with a trainer. Before you even do that, you gotta do orientation. And orientation, sometimes you might have to sleep in another room with a male at a hotel. Like, we grown people. Like, I don't want to go through that. Most of the orientations that I went through, glad I didn't have to do that. I always had my own room, so that was a great thing. But I didn't get it because of certain things took place or whatever, and it is what it is. But I didn't give up. But yeah, I just started doing more research and getting an understanding that, okay, I have to be with this trainer for like 6 months type of thing, or is it 6 weeks? It's something like that. I forgot how long. But yeah, you got to be out there with the trainer, sleeping in the vehicle with the trainer. Like, you don't know people. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know people. You don't know how they live. You don't know anything about this person but what they tell you. So it's like, you just gotta go off of these reviews. People gonna tell you their experience, but everybody's experience is different, and I understand that. But still, that's like going to a restaurant, right? And you see they got a B on there. Is you gonna go in there? No. No. You're not. I don't care how much they say it was good on Google. You get there and they got a B. Something happened. That person that put that review up there, they ain't updated. Because they ain't come back to that restaurant to see why they got a B. So, yes, I'm going to look at things like that. I'm going to do my research before I take a leap of faith. And the only reason is because I'm scared. I can admit that I am scared to take a leap of faith. I'm not scared of losing the post office. I'm not scared of that. I'm just scared going out there, trying to get my experience, and then they let me go. That's what I'm scared of. I'm doing a good job, the best job I can, and they say, nah, this not for you. And they let me go. Now I'm out of a job. That's what I'm scared of. Not having that money coming in to feed my family. That's what I'm scared of. I'm not scared of losing no post office job. I'm not scared of that. I'm scared of taking that leap of faith, being out there away from the family for a long time, and then things don't even work out. You understand? That's what I'm scared of. And I know so many people that it happened to. So many people. People were stranded. Listening to their testimonies, they were stranded in different cities and states. Stranded. They got let go from the company, and the company is supposed to get them home safely, but no. Told them to find their own way home. Find your own way home. And then most of these people, they go out there with their TVs, their dogs, their cats, all that stuff in the truck, not knowing that any moment you could get let go. Any moment they can let you go. That's scary. That is scary because it's so much stuff that you have to be prepared for. Like, I can't stress it, man. The stuff I've been learning, like, it made me think, like, do I really want to do this 18-wheeler, or do I want to do dumpster truck? Like, for real. Commercial driving is commercial driving. So I'm in between right now, but it's just a lot. You gotta have certain documents when you on that highway. Like, you gotta have different permits. Like, you gotta know this stuff because the police could pull you over at any time. They could pull you over any time they want. Anytime they want. Just to check your credentials. Just to make sure you on point. Just to make sure you got everything you need to go to that next state. Yeah, that's highway patrol for you. That's what they do. That's what they out there to do. To pull you over. You ain't even do nothing. You driving perfectly fine. They still pull you over. And then that's not against the job. That's against you. Your license. More points taken on your license. Like, who wants to go through that when you're just trying to get to point A to point B? Who wants to go through that? Not me. I don't. I know I don't. But I need the experience. So it's like, it's just hard. It's just hard. And I'm just at the point where you can't take nobody's word for nothing no more. Like, they'll tell you, like, it's a startup job, you know, it ain't the best company, but they'll sugarcoat a lot of stuff, and then when you probably get there, it be even worse than that. Because some people just want you to find out for yourself. They don't want to just keep telling you. They want you to just go out there and find out for yourself. And I don't know if I'm ready. I really don't know if I'm ready. But a couple tips I would say. When you want to take that leap of faith, make sure you're doing research. Do research on what you're trying to do with your career. Do research. Number 2, let's stop believing everybody. Let's just stop that. People lie all the time just to see how, if you're going to take what they saying is true. Like, they'll sugarcoat so much stuff, and then you find out, hey, it might not be that bad. Or it might be worse. It might be worse. Like, for real. And number 3, always take consideration of what you're gonna do. You know, talk with your family. If you're close with your family, you know, talk with your family. Ask their opinion about it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you got a great job and you're trying to do something else, yeah, they're gonna not distract you, but they're gonna give you some wise advice for encouragement. They're gonna do that, and they're not talking about short term, they're talking about longevity. Because my brother just talked that in my head so many times, and he just made me, you know, realize certain things about, you know, pensions and 401ks and all that stuff. But I ain't thinking about the long future, I'm thinking about now. So maybe I need to start thinking about the longevity of being at the post office. But that's just my thoughts right now, and I hope y'all appreciate this video. And let me know what y'all long-term goals is. What y'all trying to achieve. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Please, please, please tell a friend to tell a friend. If not, I must be tripping.